Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Air Kitty. Alright, so we're back with our last and final princess, Snow White. Let's just quickly change over to her real quick.
Would you like to change the way your princess looks?
Nah.
Well then, just click on the different sections of the mirror.
Why, hello there, little princess. I'm Snow White. To choose me as your princess guide, just click my picture again. If you'd like to make a change to your princess, just choose any of the sections you see on the mirror.
Nah, I'm good. Now, it's funny because, so Snow White, granted, like, when it comes to, like, her decor and everything, I probably like her decor the best. Probably because, my second favorite color is actually green. Mostly because it's what goes well with me, because my eyes are usually a green color. But Snow White has annoyed me with her part. Just wait. So, like always, we're gonna go into the garden. We're gonna find all the accessories and the patterns and everything. Snow White, though, if I remember correctly, I think probably has more stuff in her garden, and so it required me to go back more times. I actually, when I go into the garden, I'm gonna put up a counter somewhere in the video to let you guys know how many times I had to go into this garden and see if it actually is, in fact, more than Aurora's or even Cinderella's. And I'll be sure to put the scores up to tell you guys, like, this is how many times I had to go into each garden. The funny thing is, too, is on my last attempt, it may have seemed like more if it wasn't, purely because there was one pattern I couldn't find. I eventually did find it, but what I thought was even funnier was I got so tired of going back in and trying to find it, I eventually went and tried to watch a video, and they couldn't even find it. Yeah, so if it's in here on the first attempt, I'll show you which pattern it was I had the hardest time finding.
Welcome to my enchanted forest, princess. Want to know a secret? Promise not to tell? This is where you'll find magical treasures for the dressing room. Once you find all there is to discover in the forest, you will receive my very own princess crown. But that might take several visits.
Secrets out, guys. I'm telling you right now, if you go to Snow White's garden, you're gonna find accessories and patterns and everything. You're probably even gonna find a treasure chest somewhere, so you better start looking for it. Because I didn't promise jack to Snow White.
Goodness me, princess. You've collected a magic sticker for your stories.
Wee!
Oh, princess, you found an adorable accessory for your dressing room.
I'm trying to remember all the little things, and I can't remember what everything did. So I think the coin is something. No. Bird?
I'm so happy you're here.
Bunny? Wow, okay. Vines, willows, something. Nope. Ladybug? You know, it's even funnier. I've seen kind of like the orange and the red ladybugs as well. Obviously, I'm getting them now on my windowsill because it's starting to become springtime. And it's funny too because, like, so usually the orange ones show up, like, if they're the more, like, the less mature ones, they're just starting to get their color. And then they're the red vibrant ones when they finally mature fully. The yellow ones I have never seen. Like where I'm at, I don't think we even have yellow ladybugs. Or maybe they're just so rare in the area that I live in that I just never see them. Yay, flowers, eggs. I love how, like, not only do I take these eggs and I crack them open early, I then, after I'm done, I'm like, oh, that's cute, shove them back in their egg. Okay. So we have come to what was apparently the hardest pattern to find for me. And I'm seething at this even now. It's this cloud. It is literally that cloud. That is what that is the one pattern that me and another user couldn't find. It's like there's a cloud here or something like that. Okay, so it's another cloud that shows up later. But there's a cloud that is the pattern. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me, seriously? Like, I'm kind of wondering, like, okay, at the time that this game came out, how many kids couldn't find that pattern? And how many times did it drive them absolutely nuts? Because I'm like, I'm in my 20s right now, and I couldn't find it. And I was frustrated.
Back to the ground. Wanna know a secret? Promise not to tell? When you come back, there will be more surprises to find.
Yay! I'm telling everybody all of Snow White's secrets. Just for everything she put me through.
My, but it's good to see you again, Princess. Goodness me, Princess. You've collected a magic sticker for your stories. Oh, Princess, you found an adorable accessory for your dressing room.
Yay. Look, a gem! It's mine now. Okay. The apples. I don't think the apples do anything. Okay, so that was 3 or 4. Okay, so this is already trip 2.
Back to... Wanna know a secret? Promise not to tell? When you come back, there'll be more surprises to find.
I'm sure.
My, but it's good to see you again, Princess.
You know, it's really funny, because, like, when she did the whole thing, like, you know, like, wanna know a secret? Promise not to tell? Like, at first, like, I thought that was cute. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute. They got, like, a whole thing from the movie going on. But then after you've heard it, like, 13 times, you're like, I don't want to know more any secrets, Snow White, because you know what? I'm already about ready to tell everybody your secrets.
Goodness me, Princess. You've collected a magic sticker for your stories. Oh, Princess, you found an adorable accessory for your dressing room.
Peekaboo, yay! I don't think...
I can't wait to find out if your wish comes true.
It will be when I'm done, like, here in this garden.
Back to... Wanna know a secret? Promise not to tell? When you come back, there'll be more surprises to find. My, but it's good to see you again, Princess.
Okay. So we're already on trip 4. If I remember correctly, Aurora and Cinderella also had 4 trips as well, and the last trip only had usually like 1 thing left to find. And it's Ray.
Oh my goodness! You've just collected a pattern for your princess dressing room.
Okay, so that wasn't all. Okay, so now there's mushrooms.
Oh, Princess, you found an adorable accessory for your dressing room.
And, I'm sorry, it might be
Back
this.
to the grand foyer. To the grand foyer.
Okay, where is this cloud?
To the grand foyer. To the grand foyer. Wanna know a secret? Promise not to tell? When you come back, there'll be more surprises to find. My, but it's good to see you again, Princess.
goodness! You've just collected a pattern for your princess dressing room.
That wasn't it.
Back to the grand foyer. Oh, princess, you found an adorable accessory for your dressing room.
Did I click on you yet, Chipmunk?
Goodness me, princess, you've collected a magic sticker for your stories.
So this is already turning into, I think, 5 trips now.
Aren't you adorable? Back to the grand foyer. Wanna know a secret? Promise not to tell? When you come back, there'll be more surprises to find. My, but it's good to see you again, princess.
Don't do this to me, please.
I'm so happy you're here. Congratulations, princess. You've discovered all of the treasures in my enchanted forest. And now you'll receive my very own princess crown, so that you will be the fairest one of all.
So yeah, that was probably definitely more trips than Cinderella and Aurora. And you could see that I was trying to click in this area, and nothing happened the first time until, like, I kind of tried to find that sweet spot. I knew it was something like this cloud or something like that. So, yeah.
Back to the grand foyer.
Don't tell me you have another secret.
Goodbye, fair princess. Goodbye. Do visit again soon, won't you?
No, I won't. This was a nightmare. Alright. So now we should technically have everything for the princess dressing room as well as the scrapbook. Obviously the scrapbook, the picture, or not the pictures, but like the stickers and the characters and stuff like that change upon which princess you have active. So unfortunately you don't get to see all of them like you do like with the princess dressing room, but oh well.
Ooh, my favorite. Princess dressing room.
It was my favorite too until you said it was yours. I think I hurt her feelings. She doesn't want to talk anymore. That's okay.
That hairstyle couldn't be prettier.
Oof. No. Let's see. This. And this.
Why, there's never been a lovelier princess in all the land.
I look slightly bulbous in this area. What is
From
this?
the look of this, I'd say you're almost ready for the ball.
Okay, that's it. I have a mushroom
What a
hat.
very smart choice, princess.
There's a lot of...
Oh my goodness, you're breathtaking.
That conceited witch. I have her hair on, and she's like, "You're breathtaking." I'm like, that's because I look like you!
From the look of this, I'd say you're almost ready for the ball.
Alright, we're gonna make me look like me
That
now.
hairstyle couldn't be prettier.
Actually, no, go back. We...
Oh my goodness.
Dang right I am.
I know. See if you can find just the right pattern or color for your dress from the sewing basket.
That's very green. I think I'm gonna go with the foliage. I just did that, didn't I?
What a cute little outfit. Oh, you are the fairest one of all. What a cute little outfit.
Yeah, down the front should be fine.
Oh, that's adorable. Why, there's never been a lovelier princess in all the land.
Silver maybe? Can I paint these? No. I cannot paint those. Yeah, I don't necessarily like that. Oh, what? French spider lady. Yes. There we go.
Wanna know a secret? I love this dress too.
I had something I was gonna say, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Back to the grand point.
All I can think about is the whole thing from, I think it was like Full House, where Michelle's doing this race and stuff like that with her new cart. This kid makes fun of her. And she looks at him and she's like, my daddy told me that if I can't say anything nice, I shouldn't say anything at all. But my daddy is not here, and you're a weenie. And that's all I could think about when I'm like, if I can't say anything nice, I shouldn't say anything at all. But I'm old enough to make my own choices, so you're a weenie, Snow White. And you're in trouble now that I'm making this storybook.
Of the story. Hello there, fair princess. You're the star of the story here. To get started, select a background and click on the trumpet to select pictures and sounds for your story.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a moment when I'm done with my story. Okay guys, so I'm finally back. I finished my story. And I've already gone ahead and saved all the pages, so in a little bit I will get those up and running. Well, I'll get those up for you guys so that you can see them or share them with other people if you feel that's necessary. I feel it's absolutely necessary. But let's get going with this story. So long ago, there was a witch who ruled over the forest. She was happy being by herself, mixing potions and casting spells. One day, the witch had just gotten done. I'm not done, Snow White. Shut up. One day, the witch had just gotten done making a pie and had left it in the kitchen to cool. A young girl was wandering through the forest and smelled the pie. I really want this pie, the young girl whined. But stealing is wrong. But trading's okay. So the girl justified taking the pie by replacing it with an apple. Little did the girl know that she was seen. When the witch returned, she found the apple where her pie once was, and became enraged. "Where's my pie?" the witch roared. The witch spotted the spider on the table and asked her, "Did you see what happened to my pie?" The spider jumped to agree and urged the witch to follow her. The spider led the witch out into the forest, and there they found the pie half eaten, and the girl dead. The witch sighed and shook her head at the whole ordeal. Serves her right for stealing it, the witch scoffed. Looks like there's still enough that I could still give it to that prince who cheated on me last week. And the witch went back to her house and left the girl's body there. The end. So there's the story. There's Snow White's story. Yes, I purposely pegged her and said, I'm gonna kill you off. I had to stay realistic to the formula, you know, where you kill off other people's favorite character. I'm sorry, it's just business. But so the only last thing we have to do is watch the credits. Because we do need to give these nice people, you know, even if they're not working at Disney anymore, you know, credit for what they have made. And on top of that, to thank them for making such a interesting game. For one of, well, I guess I'll say one of the first games for the PC when it came to the Disney princess genre. It wasn't that bad, actually. Granted, you know, putting all three of these videos together time-wise, it's only a couple hours when you really look at it. But for a kid who probably had this, you know, it's probably hours of going back, trying to find things, making stories and everything, and sharing it off to your friends at school. And then crying to your mom about how there's no printer ink and you can't print your story or your princess. We didn't have a printer growing up, so I didn't even have such... Well, we did. But I wasn't allowed to print things because I had printed too many things at one point. And then I got banned from printing things. Because we were poor back then. So, yeah. That's basically the game. So obviously we have one more princess game, at least that I have in my collection at the moment. That doesn't mean this is going to be the end-all be-all of Disney princess games. I still have... Actually, no, I have 2 more Disney princess games. But those are on Steam, and those will not be counted to the Back to Basics segment. They're still actually rather good games in comparison to, like, you know, where they've come from, in a sense. Alright. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Obviously, if you want more Disney princess stuff, well, I guess it kind of doesn't matter. I'm going to give you more Disney princess stuff even if you don't ask for it. Because I'm that kind of person. But if there's any more games that you think that I would like, or kind of follow this type of genre, or if you have any other games that were from, you know, the 90s up until, like, maybe 2010 that would be great for this segment, please let me know. I love to add these types of games to my collection, and there's a good possibility that there's a bunch of games that I haven't even touched yet. I am still adding games to my long list of, like, old games that I plan on playing for this channel. So, anyway, slowly but surely, like, just, you know, cranking through those games. But I hope to see you guys in the next one, whichever one I make. Bye-bye.